Jason Alexander, the blue moon of Neptune.
Before we get started, I would like to have a moment of silence for all the paper hands. May you rest in peace. I know you suffered a great loss, but every ending is a beginning. And with time, things will get better. Welcome back to the Market Moon Lord, where we merge the matrix with the stars. I'm your host, Jason Alexander, the blue moon of Neptune, here to help you navigate through the illusions of life. Here, we cover AMC's financial astrology. We've been doing it since the very beginning. So shout out to all the moon lords that have been following the channel. And if you're new here and haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, because this is AMCDD. You're not going to get anywhere else. I believe that. And if you're a diamond hander, shout out to you guys. Oh, I know it's kind of hard these last few months, but hey, I think it's pretty clear we're starting to reverse, and we just need to continue holding like we've been holding. Go ahead and drop RIPs for all the paper hands that sold early. Ooh, I know it hurts. But hey, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. I've been telling you guys, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We went from like $14 to $70 in a matter of days. Why would anyone sell now? I don't know. But anyway, let's get to this AMC Financial Astrology DD. Last video that I put out 2 weeks ago was for AMC's new moon that landed AMC's first house. I said, hey, that's really good for news. AMC hasn't been giving us a lot of news lately, but this new moon in the first house says news to me. And then sure enough, on the actual full moon, Adam Aaron came out with that news as far as the company's financial, which was very bullish. And they've been coming out with news pretty much since the new moon that we had for AMC in the first house. I also said in that video, everyone was so scared that the market was about to crash, that the SPY was about to reverse on that new moon. And the SPY also reversed on the new moon. It was crazy. By the way, guys, I've been making a lot of new moon, full moon plays, and I just out of experimenting, and I got something really interesting. New moon plays, full moon plays for earnings, they print. Okay. Yeah, but that's for the future. I'm trying to keep everything AMC until we squeeze. Okay. But as you guys know, AMC follows the moon phases. We haven't been reversing lately, but we clearly got that reversal on the last new moon. Literally the day of the new moon, we went almost 5%, and you can see that right there. Coming into that full moon, we started to reverse, and so I called it out. The SPY looked pretty much the same. We had an increase of volume. The SPY definitely had an increase of volume coming into that new moon for that reversal. Okay, so this week, coming into this week, we have a full moon on February 16th. We know that full moons can bring really nice pops. We have seen it plenty of times. You can see it here. You can see it right here. You can see it right here. Obviously, you can see it when we scroll over here. Okay, and so yeah, this new moon is looking pretty potent for that full moon pop. Okay. So clearly when we came into this new moon, we did get the reversal. I made a low over here on that last waning period for about that $13 mark. I said that's the lowest I see us going in this waxing if we were to go lower. And yeah, we definitely didn't go lower. So that's absolutely beautiful. I said we have to get past this $17 resistance for us to have any type of full moon pop. And it looks like there's a strong potential for a full moon pop to about that $28 mark. Okay, that's sexy. Now, some crazy reason, I wouldn't say crazy, okay, but for some reason, let's say on Monday, because the full moon falls on, the full moon falls on Wednesday, the 16th, okay? So Monday is 3 days within that full moon. We have to start seeing the pop, right? And so Monday is going to be very telling. If we see green on Monday, I'm going to go ahead and say, yes, we're going to get that full moon pop, and it's probably going to take us to that $28 mark. If we pop on Monday to past that $20 mark, then on the actual full moon, we could be going to the $35 mark. Now, sometimes on full moons, we can get a full moon drop, just like we did here. Okay, but it's not signaling that at all. Okay, because we're getting an increase of volume. If I pull up the indicators here, we have the RSI finally starting to reach about that 50%. So we're starting to ramp up on momentum for sure. We're squeezing green on the MACD. We're really ready to launch. We are really ready to launch. Obviously, we need to break this area of resistance, that $20 mark. And if we see past 20, we should see a full moon pop to that $28 level. Okay, so you guys let me know what you think about this week. I know we have a lot of stuff to cover. But the moon phases are looking good. We're going to look at all the stars for AMC. We have a full moon. That full moon is making a very nice aspect to AMC's sun sign. So we're going to be talking about that. Mercury is at the 29th degree of Capricorn. And we know the 29th degree is very powerful. We know Mercury is very powerful for AMC. Mercury rules communication, news, has a lot to do with the stock market, definitely moves the stock market. Mercury was retrograde for the longest time, and then it went forward. In that last video I said, when it goes forward, we could see some potential good movement. Okay, so since Mercury's been going forward, we have been seeing good movement, and Mercury's at that last powerful degree and is entering AMC's first house. Let's go. All right, that is news heavy worthy. So we're gonna get into all that good stuff. And before I do, if you guys haven't hit that like button, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new here and haven't subscribed, don't miss videos like this in the future. Go ahead and subscribe and check us out at our Discord, Market Moonlord Discord. That's where you can ask me questions. There's actually a lot of great people in there. This is going to be crazy. I'm going to challenge myself to do a 5-minute DD for the financial astrology stars on AMC that we're about to jump into right now. Let's go. Welcome to the Market Moonlord, where we merge the matrix with the stars. I'm your host, Jason Alexander, the Blue Moon of Neptune, here to help you navigate through the illusions of life. Okay, so what do you guys think about next week? What do you guys think about February? I know I said January looks good for a squeeze and March looks good for a squeeze, but hey, maybe it's February. But all I know is all we need to do is have patience, guys. Look at the top of my screen. It says the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. I've had that there the entire time. So no matter what happens this week, this month, next month, we just need to be patient until we get the moonshot. Okay, so I have Monday open, market open, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. Hopefully we get some Valentine's Day spending money on Monday. Anyway, so it looks like we have some really bullish energy. We have Mercury 29th degree of Capricorn. We know the 29th degree is a powerful degree in astrology, and it's a very climax energy because it's the last degree of a sign. Mercury rules communication, and it's happening literally right on top of AMC's first house ascendant. If you know anything about astrology, you know that's very bullish for communication. So I'm expecting news into this week. Also coming into Monday, we have a beautiful sun sextile sun. That's also could be very good news for AMC getting attention for the company CEO Adam talking, because that's the sun is the management. It's also the sun's in the first house. AMC also shows a lot of attention on AMC and a lot of communication and a lot of eyes on AMC in general. Now the sun can be very hot. All right, so it can overheat the house. Okay, so we could get some overheating and then a cool down period, or we could be getting ready to cool down potentially. But no matter what, I mean, the sun sextiling sun in the first house is extremely bullish to me. Mercury 29th degree entering AMC's first house is extremely bullish to me. And then when we look at the Jupiter that's in Pisces, which has a lot to do with Hollywood type energy, is making a 0 degree trine to AMC's Pluto and AMC's moon. We know Pluto's sudden changes. The moon is companies like hospitality. It rules the emotions. Jupiter rules expansion and luck and experience. So this is all very, very bullish energy to me coming into Monday. Okay. Now the next big aspect I'm going to look at is going to be Wednesday, the full moon. But on Tuesday, Mercury will be coming 0 degrees in the first house on AMC. So we could get news on Tuesday, that's for sure. But let me pull up Wednesday, that full moon. Okay, so Wednesday is the main event. We have a full moon in the sign of Leo. Leo represents following your heart. Leo is the showman, the artist, okay? This is very good for like Hollywood type energy. That is for sure. And the sun is going to be in the first house for AMC in the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius rules innovation, things being brand new, unique, breakthroughs. Okay, so that's very beautiful. We just had a new moon in Aquarius, breakthroughs, and now we're having a full moon in Leo. Okay, so this is very, very awesome energy. And now this full moon is actually making a very positive trine to AMC sun sign, and then the sun is making a very positive sextile to AMC sun sign. So the AMC sun is getting lots of attention. Okay, so expect news from Adam. Expect news from the company management. Now, there could be some type of ending happening with relationships, with some type of a relationship with AMC, or a new beginning with a merger activity. Okay, I say that because this full moon is in AMC's 7th house of relationships. And then since this full moon is getting some type of ending climax on AMC's sun, because full moons can represent endings, but also endings are beginnings. But there's something going on with a big change on AMC's company's structure, okay, of some sort, or it could have a lot to do with some type of merger type energy, some type of accusation. And then if we look at the Venus over here, Venus is opposite Jupiter, okay, 0 degrees. And sextiling Saturn. All right, Saturn's about building, Venus is about relationships, Jupiter's about expansion. Okay, so there's something positively happening for AMC when it comes to adding to the company. It could be relationships, or it could be something changing with the company structure. But this full moon is bullish, and this is the day, guys. We gotta pop on Wednesday, and then hopefully that pop continues to let us pop like we did back in the June run when we popped on a full moon, and then we continued popping days later until we hit the $70 mark. Okay, let's look at the rest of the week. Thursday also looks eventful. Now the moon does come into Virgo, which is more stabilizing, and there has been times where the moon went to Virgo and we kind of stabilized, but there has been a couple times where we did see a pop. But in this particular area, the moon will be making a 0 degree trine to Pluto and a 0 degree sextile to the moon. I'm looking at Thursday the 17th. Which you know, Pluto is sudden changes, okay? And then when I look at this Mars over here, it's conjunct Venus, okay? And it's making a opposition to Jupiter, which is expansion. That's a lot of strong energy. And then the transiting Pluto is also making conjunction of Venus, and that's getting closer and closer. That's been getting there, but now it's within 1 degree, okay? So Thursday can also have some sharp, sudden moves, or it can be, we're either going to make a sharp moves on Thursday, or it's going to be a very steady day of consolidation with the moon in Virgo. Okay, so one or the other is either going to be super volatile or super stable on Thursday. Okay, so Friday the 18th, I feel like this is kind of a big day because all the options and all that good stuff. Now we're still got the moon in Virgo, which isn't really necessarily my favorite place for that to be, but it's kind of, at the same time, it's kind of neutral, so I'm not really tripping on that at all. But the biggest things I want to say is Monday or that Friday, Mercury is making that trine to Mars. And when we had Saturn here one time, we squozed one time, we had the sun here, we had a really big day. So whenever we get some first house activation, making an aspect to Mars, we tend to get some positive activity. And remember, Mercury rules news, all right? So there's going to be a lot of communication on AMC coming into Friday. And I'm pretty bullish for this week, okay? But I know there's a lot of other factors coming into this week. I know we got some war talk and all that other stuff. So it all depends on the overall market. But as far as what the chart is saying for AMC, things are looking pretty bullish. Back when I said in the last video that new moon was looking bullish, well, now I'm saying this full moon is looking bullish. But you know, we're gonna know the story by, I would say, probably by Tuesday, because we need to really see continue upside into that full moon to say, hey, we're going to get a full moon pop. Okay. All right. So it looks like I did all that in 7 minutes. I was close. I tried, but that's still really good for me if you guys have followed these videos. So I'm Jason Alexander, the Blue Moon Neptune, here to help you navigate through the illusions of life. Go ahead and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. DD on AMC, you're not going to get anywhere else. And if you haven't checked us out, the Market Moon Lord Discord, check us out there. That's where you can ask me questions. And if you do want a reading for your future, your career, just your cosmic DNA, you guys know you can get a reading with me at the bluemoonandneptune.com. I'll put a coupon code at the bottom. Guys, let me know what you guys think about this week. I am extremely excited, but I'm not going to get overly excited, but I am excited. Okay. But no matter what, I'm going to continue to hold. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen. Let me know if you guys are going to continue to hold. But until next time, you're watching the Market Moon Lord, where we merge the matrix with the stars. Peace.
Jason Alexander, the Blue Moon of Neptune.